Hey everybody! Today's video is going to be about your animal totems and also signs that animals give you in nature. I just posted a video about how to find your animal totem, and after you do that I would highly recommend that you journal about your experience. And if it didn't work the first time, that's okay, just keep trying it until you get it. Now, I have two animal totems that have been with me ever since I can remember, and then there's also animals that you know, pay me visits during my life periodically. And how you can tell if it's a random animal just flying around or if it's like a sign from nature, if just a random robin just comes and lands, eats, and then goes away, that's just a regular everyday occurrence. But if the robin like stops right in front of you and like looks at you and makes any gesture in particular or whatever, or you just keep seeing the same animal over and over and over, or like this one gentleman actually emailed me with this, I mean, all these mockingbirds were in a particular shape and they kept taking turns banging on his door. That was a definite sign, and I'm like, how long have they been doing this? They've been trying to tell you something for a long time, otherwise they wouldn't be doing this. It was kind of funny, but anyway, pay attention to signs in nature. You know, animals will tell you something. They will either give you a sign. Pay attention and you'll know whether or not it's just a random occurrence, an everyday occurrence, or if it's a sign from nature. The main book that I recommend for this is called Animal Speak by Ted Andrews. He also has another book called Animal Wise. That is an extremely good book. I have it. I can't find it anywhere. I probably lent it to one of my friends or something. But this one goes through, it's got birds, it's got regular like mammals, it has insects and arachnids and lizards and all kinds of different things. And it also tells you how to do meditations to get in tune with your animals, with your totem animals, and also the animals that are giving you signs in nature. I look at this book like every week. I'm like, oh my gosh, I saw a robin like 5 times today. And so I go and I look it up, or a blue jay, or a heron, you know, rabbits, whatever. And thankfully, yay, I've been waiting for this one. Animal Speak, the Pocket Guide. I cannot tell you how many times I have been in my car and I get dive bombed by a hawk, or I'll see like a little group of raccoons just kind of hanging out and they're like looking right at me, and then on my way home I see them again. And I wanted to look them up right away, but I can't because I don't have it. Well, this is an animal guide, I'm sorry, a pocket guide that is very handy. You can put it in your purse. I actually just bought 3 of these. This came out just this year. So yay, thank you Ted Andrews. Another very good book is by Stephen Farmer. He's Ph.D. and it's called Power Animals. This is a really good one for kids. This has a CD in the back so you can listen to it, and you can also do a guided meditation to find your power animals or your totem animals. And I highly recommend getting in tune with nature, with your animals, especially if you have a familiar. I just got an email today about asking about familiar spirits and everything like that. You can tell if it's a familiar or not if your animal is your familiar, because if you start doing your magic stuff, doing your spells, going into wherever your magic stuff is, and kind of start, you know, prepping something or whatever, and they come to you every single time you do that, or if you're doing ritual and everything and they're all up in your business going, what's up, let me help, you know what I mean? So that's how you know if that is your familiar. Like, we have a cat, her name is, well, her magical name is Isis, is what we've called her. But, I mean, every single time I go into my closet or I'm out doing ritual, she's right here right now. I mean, she's all up in my stuff going, what you doing? Come on, let me help, you know. And sometimes it's a little bit of a nuisance because she wants to get in the stuff I'm actually doing. So anyway, that's pretty much how you can tell. Plus also, if they're very in tune with your patterns, like your, you know, biorhythms and everything, that's how you can tell if your animal that you have at home is your familiar or not. We have lots of animals, but she is our only familiar. She's my familiar and my son's familiar, because anytime he does something, she's all up in his thing too, you know. She's all like, oh, come on, you know. And you know, my Chihuahua, he's like, yeah, whatever. And then my other cat, if it's got catnip involved, he's so there. Which you guys know if you watch my smudging bundle video, he's all about like, what's up? You know, give me some catnip. So, but anyway, there's lots of different books out there, but I've just, you know, Ted Andrews, his books, Animal Wise, Animal Speak the Pocket Guide, they're so in-depth and they're so enriching, especially because he has mimic your animal. He's got, you know, like meditations and guided practices where you can actually get in tune by mimicking their sound, you know, mimicking their dance, their stance, what they do. And also, if it's a prey animal, if it's someone that preys on other animals, he recommends that you get to learn, or you know, get to know the prey of that animal. Like a fox has been in and out of my life for many, many years. And I actually saw one this past February on the new moon, and it was phenomenal. I mean, it was, I'll never forget it. I will never, ever forget that moment. So, hold on, what?
In winter? The one that was on the pond?
Yeah, my son actually saw it. It was phenomenal. He was dancing around and playing. Apparently that's how foxes trap their prey, because they're playing and so you're like, oh my gosh, you're so intrigued, and you just have to get closer and you look and you're like, it's amazing watching this gorgeous animal play around, especially in the snow, and the pond was frozen over, so he was playing on the pond, and there was, I mean, it was mesmerizing. Well, that's what they do, and they will mesmerize their prey and then pounce, and there you go, you're gone. So luckily we didn't get hurt. He went through the fence, but just absolutely breathtaking. I mean, absolutely breathtaking. Oh my gosh. You know, and just, you know, like, be on the lookout when you're out in nature, you're walking, you're just hanging out, doing whatever. Just, if an animal catches your eye, pay attention and notice it, and take that as a sign from the God and the Goddess, and from nature and the universe, and your spirit guides and everything, you know, just trying to tell you something. And normally, I mean, everybody that has asked me about a specific animal occurrence, I go to my guides if I don't know it right offhand, and I say, does this make any sense? And they're like, oh my gosh, that's perfect sense. Thank you so much. I highly recommend you get these books. You do your animal meditation to find out your animal totems, and I tell you what, your magical practice is going to just skyrocket, because you're going to be that much more in tune with the universe, and you're going to be that much more in tune with you know, listening to that inner bell and listening to your spirit guides and your animal guides, and yay! So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I've got many, many more in the works. I just have to find time to do them all. So blessed be, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!